relationships with parents can be very weird. Some days, they're the best people in the world. And other days, you can't even look them in the eye. But no matter how you feel about your parents right now, you do not want to make them mad because if there's one thing they're very good at, it's striking the fear of God into your heart. My mom has zero tolerance for missing assignments. If I do end up missing an assignment, then she screenshots my grade, sends it to me, and just tells me, fix it. And if that grade is a major grade, you best believe that I'm not going to eat dinner. Now this is fine with me. I can keep up with my assignments. But unfortunately, teachers are human. And in one case, my art teacher forgot to put in 3 major grades. So all my mom saw was I had a 38 in art, one of the easiest classes you can take. In an instant, the world came to a screeching halt. Day became night, the mountains crumbled, and the earth shook violently. She kicks open my bedroom door, sending a flight to Bulgaria. My legs fail beneath me, and then she just calmly says to me, "Lucas Dalvin Johnson, why do you have 3 missing major assignments?" And at this point, I'm terrified. I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what she's talking about. So I checked my grade, and I just explained to her that it was simply a mistake. She paces around my bedroom and to take in this revelation. And then she looks at me and says, "Boy, 3 missing assignments, 3 days up to you." And then she vanishes into thin air. I believe I sent about 300 emails that day. Now, while I do fear my mom, I do love and respect her above all else. Because I know she's like this because she wants what's best for me. And getting a diploma is important. In similar but different ways, God is the same. Let me explain. God loves us and looks after us and disciplines us for our own benefit. This child-parent relationship kind of puts into perspective on how sometimes our perception of God can be wrong. And people are very quick to criticize the actions of God in the Old Testament. To many people, it just seems as God, bang, kills people for no reason. But if you take a step back, then things begin to look a little bit different. One common theme in the Old Testament is Israel walking away from God, and God punishes them for them. If Israel was a kid in your classroom, he would be that one kid that bites. But nevertheless, God never abandoned Israel, somehow. Instead, I think a good example of this is in Exodus 32. In Exodus 32, Moses is on Mount Sinai, and the people of Israel are not. They are at the bottom of the hill, and they're getting a little impatient, like a bunch of toddlers. And like toddlers do, they make an idol. And God is seeing this from on top of Mount Sinai, and he's just like, "Yep, Moses, my buddy. Ha, broski. Look at what these hooligans are doing. Oh, what's that I see? A golden calf, and they're worshiping it? What? Oh, they're saying that that's the God that brought them out of Egypt. Oh, okay. Because last time I checked, it was me who brought them out of Egypt. It was me who sent the 10 plagues. It was me who split the Red Sea. Let's just give it. And I'm not gonna lie, I totally understand God. If I were God, I would have slapped each individual member of Israel to Bulgaria. Luckily, I'm not God. Instead, Moses pleads with God to spare Israel, and since God is merciful, he does. But if you didn't read the Bible carefully, then you wouldn't have noticed this. And to be honest, it makes sense. We tend to twist our discipliners into not good people. Believe it or not, the story I told you at the beginning, the story at the beginning was completely made up. My mom does have a zero tolerance policy for missing grades and kick the door to Bulgaria. But she lets me eat dinner even if I have a 38 in art. So let me leave you with some final advice. First, don't get a 38 in art. Second, be a little more careful of how critical you are of the people who love you the most. Thank you.